Just another day. Oh wait, a new Zelda game just dropped. The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom. So, I didn't really like Link's Awakening. Yeah, I know. I don't know, I didn't like it, I couldn't get into it. But this game, I'm actually into it. There's a few reasons why I was excited for this game. One, it's funny, maybe a year ago, 2 years ago, I was always saying, why don't they ever make a Legend of Zelda game where you just play as Zelda? I think they have once, but I don't really remember. And then this game came out, so I'm gonna try not to say so many spoilers, so spoiler alert. So pretty much in the beginning of the game, you play as Link, and then when you defeat Ganon, a purple rift comes out, and it starts sucking up everyone. But before Link dies in the rift, he saves Zelda by shooting an arrow on the crystal she's being imprisoned in. So then the game switches you to Princess Zelda, and now you are playing as Princess Zelda investigating these rifts. That's all I'm gonna say about the story in the game. But the gameplay, pretty fun. I thought it was gonna be annoying using pretty much in the game, you get to use enemies to fight for you, and there's a bunch of items. It's funny, it still has that problem where you have a bunch of items and you have to keep scrolling down, kind of like Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, but it's not a big deal. Some people find it a big deal, but I don't really. But I was saying, I was I have to look, I'm not really much of a crafting person, building my stuff kind of like Minecraft. Minecraft's a good game, but it's just I could never really get into it. Or having enemies to fight for you. There's games like that where you tactically use enemies and whatnot. Like Halo Wars. I sucked at Halo Wars, by the way. And this isn't like Halo Wars, but it kind of reminded me of Halo Wars. I hope I'm making sense. Jesus, oh god. If I just said that this game's like Halo Wars, I'm screwed. But yeah, I was worried about the gameplay, but it's actually really fun. I like the fact that you get to every time you defeat an enemy, now they're yours to use, and it wasn't as bad. It's kind of fun actually. Again, I thought I wasn't gonna like it, but I do. And there's a little meter thing where you get to have a sword mode where you get a sword and you get to feel like Link for a bit, where when you use it, you're kind of taking things into your own hands, which is pretty cool. And like every Legend of Zelda game, it's a puzzle. You got to do puzzles, whatever. The dungeons are cool. Another reason why I was excited for this game, it's because it's an original game. Like I said in the beginning, Link's Awakening, I couldn't get into it. I don't know what it is, but I just couldn't get into it. But since this game is an original game, I also thought to myself, oh well, it's not gonna be like an old Legend of Zelda game where you can get stuck easily. Yes, laugh it up, I got stuck in Link's Awakening. But finally, yeah, we got a game that you play as Princess Zelda. I thought that was pretty cool. I wasn't expecting it to be a chibi game, but nonetheless, it is a game where you play as Zelda. I always thought to myself, Ganondorf, Link, and Zelda are supposed to be almost kind of equal in power. So I would think all the time, why don't we play as Zelda? She's supposed to be as strong as them. So why don't we just play as Zelda? Why is she always getting captured? You know what I'm saying? It would have been cool if we got a Zelda game that wasn't a chibi that you play as Zelda, but who knows, maybe in the future we will. Who knows? But yeah, this game isn't as long as an ordinary Zelda game. It's kind of short, but of course it's quality over quantity. That's a very good phrase I like. I just really wish they add a little bit more content on these short games, because the game is short. They should add a second type of mode. Maybe you play as the story as Link when you beat the game. You get what I'm saying? Let's say you beat the game with Zelda, whatever, you beat the whole game. Now you get to play the game again, but this time Link doesn't fall into the rift, and maybe Zelda does, and maybe it's a little different story. You get what I'm saying? Because these games, they come out with games that are kind of short, and they charge you $60, and it's they should have a second type of game mode in the game, if I'm making sense. That way, if they did that, now you get to play the game again, but now you get to see it on the side of Link, if Link didn't go into the rift and Zelda did. An alternate universe type of thing, you know what I'm saying? I mean, they already did that with Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. If you guys saw that, it's an alternate universe. Same thing with what's that game, Age of Calamity? That's an alternate universe too. So since they're jumping in the whole multiverse thing, might as well have done that. That's why that way you can have double the content in one short game. That way it could be worth more, or the $60 will be worth better, if I'm making sense. God, I hope I'm making sense. I'm just yapping at this point. But yeah, all I'm saying is, when Nintendo makes a short game like this, charges for $60, put more content. That's all I'm saying. And a little cool bonus thing in this game is that you get to use your amiibos for little rewards or things in the game. I really like the whole amiibos thing. You get those little figurines. They're pretty cool. You get to stand them up, and you get to use them in games that you buy from Nintendo. It's a really good idea. Nintendo's always good at making unique ideas. What are you doing, PlayStation, Xbox, huh? Making consoles that no one can buy? Well, actually, the Switch does that too. The Switch was sold out when it first came out. You get what I'm saying, though. What is PlayStation and Xbox doing, huh? Nothing. Everyone laughed at Nintendo's hardware, but Man, they're making moves out here. They're about to make a name for themselves. I just hope they take out more Zelda games because, let's be honest, they're probably going to make a third Breath of the Wild Tears of the Kingdom and a third game. They probably are, but I mean, we're probably going to get that like, what, 3 years from now, 4 years from now? Jesus, man. It's definitely going to be a Switch 2 game for sure. But my God, if this is the only Zelda game we get between Tears of the Kingdom and that third one, this ain't good. But I'm pretty sure they will. They'll probably take out like a Twilight Princess or like a Wind Waker. Believe it or not, I haven't played any of those two. Those are like the only two Zelda games I haven't played. Oh, and I haven't played Majora's Mask, which I am going to finish. I know, just that whole time traveling thing, but I might do a video on Majora's Mask. I don't know if you guys would want that, but that'll be pretty cool. I think I'm gonna do a video on it. I think I just have to suck it up and deal with the time traveling and whatnot. But I heard that, you know, once you do the time traveling, you get used to it and it's not really a problem. So I'll probably will do a video on that. But anyways, you know, let me know, what do you guys think of this game? Do you guys like it? Are you planning to get it? Or you don't like it because you don't get to play as Link? Huh? Is that it? You want to play as Link all the time? You guys think the game is good? You guys think the game is boring? Did you like the story? Did you like the gameplay? Did you like this video of the game? Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think and your thoughts. And of course, support the cause. Subscribe, guys. We're almost to 1,000. We're almost there. Come on. Just hit the sub button. Help me out. Man. And I got other videos right here and right here. I make other videos. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys on the next one.